Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In today's video, we will go through how the counter function blocks works in Siemens TIA portal. I made a factory I/O scene to demonstrate the programming. I added a conveyor with a sensor in the middle and a panel with a digital display and a reset button. Let's go to our main block and add some code. I have already added a rung of code to let the conveyor run at all time. Let's add our counter to the project. To do so, we click on Instructions tab on the right side. From here, we open up the Counter Operations folder. We can choose which type of counter we want to use. Let's begin with the CTU function block. Just click it and drag it to a rung. It will automatically create a data block for us with a generated name. If we want to, we can change it to any name we want to call it. I will just go with the name given to us. The CU connector of the block stands for count up, and it is which actuator we want to make the block count up. I want once my sensor gets triggered, the block should count up. The PD connector of the block stands for preset value. Here we can decide if we want the block to count up to a specific value before it turns the Q terminal on. We can also just go with 0 and the Q terminal will be on at all time. The R connector of the block stands for reset. When we trigger this, the block will reset to its preset value. I will add my reset button here. The CD connector stands for counter value. Here we can add a tag that keep track how much the block have counted up. I will add my display here that will show how many times the sensor been triggered. Let's download the program and test it out. If I now start the scene, you will see once the boxes hits the sensor, the function block will count up by 1 and store the value to my display. If I now click the reset button, the value will go back to 0 and then start to count up again. Let's test out the CTD block instead. To do so, we can change the CTU block to a CTD by clicking on the top side of the block and choose CTD. The difference with this block is that it counts down instead of up. With this block, we have a connector called LD. It stands for load, or sometimes known as reset. This is which actuator we want to reset the block back to its preset value. I will add the reset button here. And I will change the preset value to 6. Let's download the code and run the scene. As you can see now, the block will count down each time the sensor gets triggered. And if I click the reset button, the value will go back to 6 and count down from there. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.